almost don't know which one to start with first. Let's start with Enzo Fernandez, don't we? Who wants to tackle it? Because it sounds like it's official now, Gab.
It's done. Deal through 2031, I believe. 8.5 years deal, as is customary now at Chelsea.
At Chelsea, yeah.
I
wish I had an 8.5-year deal. You guys have 8.5-year deals. Only Gab. We need to talk to Mickey Mouse.
I was thinking, Jules, he is the most expensive midfielder in history, unless I'm forgetting somebody.
No, he is.
But by some margin as well, right? Because it's still Pogba who'd be second, right?
I believe so, yeah. And he's the most expensive player in the Premier League ever.
And that price tag haunted Pogba. So I'm wondering how he's going to carry this one. The price tag's still haunting Jack Grealish at City. So, but still, like I said, this is definitely one for the future and definitely one that Chelsea fans should be excited about.
Very excited. For me, he's a game changer. We can debate on who's going to play next to him, and he also needs the right player next to him. He can't just, I guess, change everything on his own. But he's a wonderful talent. He's 22 years of age. You've got him for another 10 years at least. And he's very special, I think. And you pay for that. You pay because he's special. You pay a lot of money. 130 million is a lot of money for a player, like you said, who cost 10 million from River 6 months ago. But he's a World Cup winner.
Yep.
I
know that still hurts you to say, but it's okay.
I can't remember who they beat in the final.
Anyway. Oh, we'll pull up some clips soon for you if you want.
It's okay. But good luck to him. I think, again, it's a crazy transfer window for Chelsea again. But it might be the most important of all the signings that they've made.
And I mean, of course, we know that Manchester City were also allegedly interested in him. We heard Real Madrid because they thought that he was just a like-for-like replacement for a certain Luka Modric. And I mean, I stopped before I tried to compare anyone to Luka Modric, Gab. But is that how special everyone's hoping? Does he give you whiffs of Luka?
Honestly?
Yeah.
No. I mean, we can only go by what we've, not only are there different skill sets, but, I think you have to evaluate him on, and I think Chelsea would have evaluated him on training, on the potential, on what he will produce, and for how long he will produce it. Because the reality, 6 months with Benfica, they've been a tremendous run and whatever else, but and he's been a big part of that. But that alone doesn't warrant 50 million, let alone 100 million, right? Played well for Argentina in a couple of games at the World Cup, didn't start the World Cup as well. We can go back. Is Scaloni a fool? He didn't realize he had 130 million, and instead he serves up Paredes and this other junk in midfield. No disrespect to Leandro Paredes, but that's kind of how I feel about him right now. So, we have to say they're seeing stuff. They're seeing obviously his age, and then that's huge what Jules mentioned. But they're seeing is this guy has other levels that he can go to, and he will grow into that. Let's not forget, 6 months in Europe at a new club. I mean, I always love to bring up Robert Pires. Remember how terrible Robert Pires was in his first year at Arsenal? And then look at what he became. And he was only hopping across a channel. This guy's going across a continent and changing 2 leagues twice in the space of a few months.
And I mean, Chelsea... It's just funny because, of course, we're saying you're hearing the length of time on this contract, but you're wondering how long Graham Potter will have to work with this, because there's still a big question mark, of course, surrounding him. Is this a signing that you kind of throw in quickly to kind of help the Chelsea case and help the Potter case right now, Jules?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, for that amount of money, you
got to play him now. Next game,
play him now and make the most of him. But more seriously, I think he can be a game changer. I think we said from the beginning, they needed something in midfield anyway.
Yeah.
Because Jorginho had left, but even with Jorginho, they were light. They could not find the right formula. Now you need to find who is best next to him, whether that's Zakaria, Kovacic, Conte when he comes back. Whatever you want to find, Mounts, whatever options, and whoever you partner him with has to be the right one. But at least you've got this world class. He's world class. I'm sorry. I know it's a lot of money, but for me, he's world class. He's one of the best in his positions already. I know it's only the Portugal League, but the numbers of his first 6 months in the Portugal League are out of this world.
Yeah.
And I saw him in the Champions League because they were in PSG's group. I saw him bossing the game against PSG. I saw him bossing the games against Juventus. So I've got no doubt that he's going to be a great success. And if I was a Chelsea fan, I would be super excited.
But you are a PSG fan.
Yeah, and I'm gutted.
And you're gutted.
Because we're crap right now. And, that's
but you've
one
got
that we're not going to sign.
Haven't you?
We've got a signing too. That's true.
Exactly. Let's talk about that signing. Ziyech, speaking of Chelsea.
Where's he going to play? Tell me.
Jules, those are your boys. Nobody knows them better than you.
So in my wildest dreams...
A man who has Messi, a man who has Neymar is moaning about,
No, listen. In my wild dreams, and you know I've got wild dreams all the time, but in my wild dreams, I'm dreaming of a flat 4-4-2 with Ziyech on the right, Neymar on the left, and then Messi and Kylian up front. I don't know who's doing the defending. I don't really care. I don't know who plays the two in midfield. I don't care. I don't care.
Soler and Verratti in midfield, and you're sorted.
You and I can play as a double pivot if they want to. I dream of that front four, which is not going to happen, but it gives you options. He's better than Sarabia, who's a dreadful footballer anyway. So at least you've improved your squad. Him and Hakimi are like brothers. They play together, obviously, from Morocco. So that's a good
link
thing.
Up there.
Yeah. So it's
Mbappe's got another BFF.
It's a loan. You pay a little fee for the loan. But you know what? I love Hakim Ziyech.
So it's a loan with no option to buy, though. Yeah. Gab, what do you think of that?
I mean, I think if you're like, we have to learn the language in this one, right? There's no option to buy. If Ziyech is tremendous between now and the season, I think he's going to have a year or 2 years left at the end. 2025. So he's got 2 years of wages back. If Paris Saint-Germain says, hey, Chelsea, we'll take him and we'll offer you nothing or $1 million, I think, not $1 million, but it's going to be a very small fee.
Yeah, 20.
I think it's going to be substantially less given his age. And, well, it's going to depend whatever financial situation Chelsea find themselves in. But clearly, if he doesn't fit in Chelsea's plans, if he's making a lot of money, and he's making a lot of money at Chelsea, these loans with no, with no option to buy or fixed fee, they don't really mean anything. Right? If he does it at Paris Saint-Germain, if Gauthier is still around and wants him, or if a new manager says, I love Ziyech, he's going to stay.
All right, well, I'm just looking at our ticker right there. Just about 15 minutes left until the window closes. I'm trying to get everyone excited. Last-minute deals, we love it.
Thank you very much for watching ESPN FC on YouTube. For more highlights, analysis, and exclusive content, be sure to subscribe.